Hey, welcome to a new episode of What Has Sold on eBay, where basically I'm going to talk about some of the items that I've thrifted over the past couple of months. Some of the items have sold, and I'll tell you for how much I bought it and how much they're selling for on eBay. So if you're new here, my name is Julio, and I do a series called Thrift to Flip. And in this series, I like to go out and look for stuff that I can resell on eBay. So if you're a reseller like me, maybe this could help you realize some of the items out there are selling for a good profit, and some are just bread and butter items. So without further ado, why don't we just go ahead and get started with the first item. Okay, we got a Gat 90 skater jeans, Y-leg faded men's size 36-28. So these are skater jeans, and yes, some of these are ridiculous, but guess what? They sell for a ridiculous price. Look at this, $115. That's crazy. And because they're vintage, if you're familiar with the 90s skater scene, there was a brand named Jinko, and Jinko used to sell a lot of the skater pants. They were mostly bell bottoms, and they were very, very popular. They don't make them anymore, and if they do, they're kind of hard to find. So if you find these at thrift stores for a good price, then you could definitely flip them for a lot of money. I recall I bought these jeans for less than $10. So this is a good profit right here, over $100. If you ever see anything crazy looking, you'll be surprised that they go and they sell online for some crazy amount of dollars. So crazy is good. Crazy is always good, all right? Next item. We have a Morbid Industries Snapper Skull Candy Bowl. So again, crazy sales. And this is a candy bowl, and it's like a skull. It's pretty cool. Anything like this that you see, especially in the glass area where they have like the cups and all the china, the fake china and whatever, you could find some really cool looking stuff there. And in this one, I bought it for $3 and it has sold for $25. It did sit on my shelf a little bit, and I try to steer clear from like fragile items, but I was pretty confident that this was not gonna break if I just packaged it up correctly. I have a lot of bubble mailers that I get from Amazon. I never throw those away. I always reuse them when shipping stuff like this. So again, if you see something crazy looking like this, always buy it and always research it. And if you don't find it on eBay, chances are it's pretty rare. Always Google it if that's the case though. Next item. Allen Edmonds Honors Collection Legend Golf Shoes. Black and white, size 14. They're huge, man. So for a size 14, it's kind of hard to find somebody out there with that kind of shoe size, because that's a Sasquatch size. That's big feet. And you know what they say about guys with big feet, they got a good swing, and these were golf shoes. So I recall I bought these. I try to always buy shoes for less than $15, and I bought these, I believe, for $15 and resold for $90 on eBay. Now, if you have big feet, of course, you probably shop online because you have better choices online. But my advice to you that always go to Burlington. If you have a Burlington in your area, they have really big shoes there. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I researched this online and I saw they were selling pretty good, but not a size 14. So I figured I'd give it a chance. I took a chance, and it paid off. Next. We got Lacoste Men Light Blue Short Sleeve Polo, size 6, which in Lacoste website is extra large. If you buy Lacoste and you're not sure what the numbers stand for or what the size is, just go on Google, type in Lacoste sizes, and because I guess it's like European, they go by numbers. You type in the size and it'll tell you exactly what the measurements are. In this case, this was an extra large. I try to buy these real cheap when I could. I try to always buy Lacoste for under $5. So I more than likely bought this for less than $5, sold it for $25. Easy $20, bread and butter. Keeps the ball rolling and keeps the show going. Next. Blue Parrot, the B250XTS. Well, basically these are truck driver headsets. This was an Amazon bin find. Now, if you go to yard sales or garage sales, no, mostly flea market sales, you will find somebody there who has bought a pallet and they're selling everything for $5 or less. And that's where you have to really dig in deep for the good stuff. And I found this Blue Parrot headset. It worked. I tested it on my phone. The reason truck drivers wear these headsets is because they're louder, they're more clear, and I guess they just prefer that over the little Bluetooth, right? So these are good. I bought this for less than $5, resold for $60. Next. San Antonio Spurs vintage Nike warm-up jacket, double XL. Of course, anything vintage looking, like the San Antonio Spurs logo right there. I'm a basketball fan, so I recognize vintage. I bought it, and I bought this for less than $10. Yes, I bought this for like $8, I believe. So I resold for $30. I was hoping to get a little bit more, but unfortunately I didn't. The Spurs are not having a good season at all, so it all depends. If the team is doing hot, then you're gonna get some good prizes for it. Otherwise, it's just might hold on to it until they get better. Next, and then we have a Fat Farm leather nylon racing crew jacket, 2XL. Now these you might remember from the late 90s, early 2000s. A lot of people were wearing these baggy overlooking like Fat Farm or Averex, or what was the other one, Pele kind of merchandise. Believe it or not, there's still people out there who wear this stuff, and they, of course, they no longer make it. And if you find it at thrift stores, this is good money. I bought this for less than $10 and resold $400. So if you find something vintage like that, I promise you, crazy, weird looking stuff sells for a good profit. So yeah, that was it. And the last one, I believe, is a Rude Denim Vest zebra print punk metal vest. But here's the thing, I bought the vest, it was just a black vest. I bought this for like $3. And I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and design a little bit. And the only flaw to this is that it's a size small. And for the punk and metal scene, they're mostly big guys or big girls, but nothing wrong with that. But of course, the small is not going to be so popular online. So at the end, I was trying to get around 60. I kept lowering the price until I finally took an offer of $36.99. But one thing that I did gain from that, aside from money, of course, was able to learn how to use a sewing machine and try to figure out more about the fashion of the genre. So I know that when I find bigger vests, I know exactly what to do with it, and so I can buy for cheap, put a little bit of a project into it, and then try to resell it for more money. Because believe it or not, these punk leather vests sell for a lot of money, a lot of money. Well, because it goes, a lot of work goes into it. So, well, that wraps it up, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of What Has Sold on eBay. If you're a first-time viewer and you probably got some knowledge off of this, why don't you drop down a comment? Let me know which item here you really liked. If you want to learn more about the reselling game, I do a series called Thrift to Flip. So why don't you click on the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up if you actually like the video. I like the video. I hope you like the video. But okay. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you want to check out my eBay store, I'm on eBay, Poshmark, and I'm going to be selling eventually on Whatnot, but I'm going to need your support. I need your follows so I can start eventually selling live on Whatnot. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.